because I'm going to show you how it is that you can pick a locksmith without picking a lock and do so safely. Robert Vallelonga, welcome back to the McMahon Group. Look, if I can't trust my locksmith, who in the heck can I trust?
You can, you just need to make sure you pick the right one.
How?
Well, there are a few things that you could do. One of them, and the best way to do it, is go to the Better Business Bureau and check out whether or not the company has any complaints filed against them.
All right, and so that we've done. I imagine probably you also recommend that we go to our neighbors and find out if they've been happy, right?
Yeah, any direct referral you get is going to be fantastic.
Things we take for granted: being able to open the front door, being able to open our car door, and all of those things, and also being able to call a locksmith. But then I read about locksmiths who show up in an unmarked car.
That's right.
And they tell you it's $35 for the call on the phone. Turns out to be $125.
That's right, and this is a nationwide problem. It's hit Phoenix real heavy over the last couple of years. What these guys do is they post all over the internet. They buy banks of phone numbers. They post hundreds of addresses. So they trick consumers into calling them, thinking they're the locksmith right around the corner.
And some of them are national firms.
Oh, absolutely.
That just buy, not a franchise, but local phone numbers.
That's right, and hundreds of them. And so once the consumer calls them, they quote these very low prices, which are attractive in the economy today, to get the business. But when they arrive, the prices go up 3 to 10 times, unnecessarily so.
Okay, what about the ads? The ads, I don't care whether it's Yellow Pages or whether it's on the internet or whatever, they promise specific prices.
Oh, $19, $25, $29 prices, ridiculously low prices. But when they arrive, they say, oh, well, that was just this charge, but now there's an emergency fee, I had to use a special tool, and that's how they jack the prices up on the consumer.
Yeah, and I'm not a locksmith, so how can I argue?
Yeah, and that's the big challenge. People don't know what a customary rate is.
Talk to us about some of the things that go on and how we'll recognize. I mean, using this or using any of the other props that you brought.
This is a great example. This we got in our shop last week.
That does not look like a safe lock.
Well, it's not. It wasn't properly opened. We'll say that for sure. What happened here was the guy was locked out. He was charged $25, or he was quoted $25 to get him in. The tech showed up. Most of these guys are unskilled, and this is how he proceeded to open the lock and charge this consumer $200. Now, this lock should look like this. If you use a quality locksmith, it's going to look like this when you start, and it's going to look like this when you're done.
Yeah, well, wait a minute. I can do this with small weapons.
That's right.
For less than $200.
Yeah, and absolutely. And $200 is just insane. That's 3-4 times the normal rate to open a door. The reason this guy called us is because then this deceptive company wanted $200 to repair the damage they had just caused. And that's when he had us out.
Listen, Robert, I trust you. You wouldn't be on this program if we hadn't checked you out.
Right.
How do I make a call to the Better Business Bureau and go through all the research if I'm standing in 112 degrees outside my car?
Right. The best thing to do is just ask somebody if they have a physical shop and if they're members of the Better Business Bureau and what their Better Business Bureau rating is.
Okay, my answer is, yeah.
You need to do your research. You can't just go with the lowest quote. It's attractive in today's economy, but you put yourself at risk.
I would imagine one of the things that you could probably do is also have a family locksmith.
That's true. Have it carry a number in your phone. Anytime you're ever locked out, you have a phone number in your cell phone for somebody that you could trust. A lot of the research we take out of it for consumers. We've got a page dedicated on our website about locksmith fraud. It links to the Better Business reports of a lot of these companies. So we always point anybody that calls us and is just price shopping to that website so that they can go in and look at the research that we've already aggregated for them.
Okay, now listen, what about the sliding doors? What about the doors that we always heard were a burglar's favorite thing to take off?
Yeah, there's some new technology that's out. The thing that we love about this new lock, it's called a double bolt lock for a sliding glass door. The thing we love about this is that it locks from both the top and the bottom, and you'll see that being closed there.
Oh.
This is the only lock on the market for a sliding glass door that can prevent the door from being lifted off its tracks. About 3 weeks ago, we had a customer call us up. That's exactly how the burglar got in. Lifted the sliding glass door right off its tracks. Half of them in Arizona are installed backwards. Lifted it right off the track. The guys went in, took everything, cleaned out. We went out and installed one of these. That is the best lock on the market, brand spanking new to the industry.
Craig, close up on the host. As seen on TV. Well, that doesn't always work quite as smoothly as that. But when I'm looking for something like that for my, what we used to call Arcadia doors anyway, what do I ask for, that kind of lock?
It's a double bolt sliding glass door lock. Only security professionals are carrying them right now, but any of your local locksmiths that have a shop should have one in stock.
If I can't trust my locksmith to be honest about his fees, how can I trust him not to be duplicating keys and stealing combinations?
Well, you can trust your locksmith if you have a quality locksmith. You just can't trust those deceptive guys.
Oh, I see. Wait a minute. Hold it. Right there, there is a website that I could call, and Wile E. Coyote will answer, because it's the Acme Locksmith, acmelocksmith.com. Listen, you provide a tremendous service all the time, and I thank you so much, and we'll have you back to keep our stuff safe, okay?
I appreciate it. Thank you, Pat.
Robert Vallelonga, Acme. Back in a moment.